Thank you. We like that for the record. How many no-bid contracts has the Fed now signed with private money management firm BlackRock and any of its subsidiaries?
We have signed several because of exigencies of time. All that information is going to be provided in this monthly report, which we're now releasing to the Congress.
Will the contracts be released to the Congress?
I believe so, yes.
What is the value of the assets being managed by BlackRock in any of these contracts in total?
I don't have that information.
Will that be provided for the record?
Oh, yes.
What is the Fed paying BlackRock for these services? Will that be provided to the record?
We have a committee which has gone through and made a whole set of recommendations based on carefully considered analysis and consultation, and they'll be providing a great deal of information. I don't remember every single decision that they made, but I would like to defer to their decisions.
Do you know, Mr. Chairman, which foreign countries and companies are a part of BlackRock's transactions?
I don't understand the question.
What other business does BlackRock do besides service the Fed?
They have a very large asset management business.
But you wouldn't necessarily be aware of what those relationships are? Yes or no?
Not necessarily.
Are you aware that one of the contracts BlackRock manages for the Fed may be compromised, and that is the one, probably more than one is compromised, dealing with Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae? And I just wish to state this for the record. Lawrence Fink, who is the head of BlackRock, which now is 47% owned by Bank of America, in which Mr. Summers, who has the National Economic Planning Council, is a major investor, just got several no-bid contracts from the Fed, including one to manage Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae's troubled portfolios. I think that's one of the contracts you signed with BlackRock. Did the Fed know that Mr. Fink is the person who first created the collateralized mortgage obligation when he headed First Boston, and then he brought that instrument to Freddie Mac and initially sold it to them for over $1 billion of such obligations, making huge profits for himself and his firm? He is now the Fed's go-to man through his firm on Freddie Mac workouts. I have a question about the revolving door, and how do you protect the public again against his potential and that company's potential conflict of interest or possible self-dealing that relate to his own and his firm's historic involvements with those mortgage portfolios?
The Federal Reserve is a separate institution from Freddie Mac. We have nothing to do with Freddie Mac. I don't understand your question.
You have signed a contract with BlackRock to manage the Freddie and Fannie portfolios, have you not? The troubled mortgages within those portfolios?
Not to my knowledge.
I understood it was one of the 4 or 5 contracts that you'd signed with BlackRock.
I'll have to go back and check on that.
We would appreciate that very much.